Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
Hi. I'm the. It's early. It's
early.
5.
I'm the.
This week's podcast is brought to you by Go 90, Pro Flowers, and Sherry's Berries. I honestly forgot the order. If I did sponsors first or people
You're
or
so off right
I'm
now.
off. Like we weren't ready. We were just like talking and
I was in a Let's Play about 90 seconds ago.
you ran over.
It's like, oh god, I gotta
We were
go.
debating whether you were going to remember or not.
I remembered. I just snuck up on me still.
I'm Gus.
Gavin.
Barbara.
John.
And Gus. We were going to start. I mean, like, I knew you were working. Like, that's the primary disadvantage of starting at this time is that people could potentially be working on something in
Yeah.
the middle of something.
And forget to mute their phone or like other things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, to say the least, to be streaming so early. Like, we're going to be done before we would have started normally.
There's probably going to be a time when we get to summer that you're going to finish, you're going to walk out the doors and the sun's going to still be out.
Oh, yeah. Tons of times. It's going to be like half the year.
Yeah.
It'll be nice. I'll see the
That'd
sun
be
on
so
Mondays.
weird. It's gonna be weird to have Mondays back.
Yeah. It was long. Like, the Mondays were really long because normally I'd get here before 9 in the morning anyway. And then whenever we did the podcast at 7:30, I'd be leaving around 10 p.m. So it's like I knew every Monday was a 13-hour day. It was
Yeah.
unavoidable that I was
But it
going to
just
be here
became
for
the
13
norm, though.
hours. Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then then when you question it, you're like, wait, no, that's ridiculous. Why the fuck are we doing that?
I wonder how much lower our live numbers will be this week.
Or higher.
It should be good. I can check.
Well, lower if they tune in at 7:30 and it's like, oh, I missed it all.
If we
Oh, yeah.
forgot.
Like
They'll-
the
I mean, they'll
savings
get to
kind of
tune into
things.
Try Hard.
Yeah, but who wants to watch that?
Yeah, don't forget.
Some people
at
accidentally.
7
maybe.
p.m. following us will be Try Hard Podcast and our newly restructured podcast block called the Cock Block.
So happy about that
Oh,
name.
there's a graphic for it?
Hell yeah, there is.
The cock block.
The cock block.
Dude Soup at 3, RT Podcast at 5, Try Hard at 7.
That's a load of dick.
I couldn't determine whether we should be first or last, so we went middle.
Sandwich.
Right,
Well,
it's like Gus, like I get billing at top and at the end.
so, well, that's the opposite of you then.
Yeah. You're the billing in
It's
the
like
middle.
the compromise.
We're
getting
like
in
the
middle.
baloney.
Well, there's an opening for us, and then there's a closing for us.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me you actually eat bologna.
No, well, I never grew up with bologna. I didn't,
You
I
didn't
didn't,
grow up with a lot of stuff. That's good. Grape
pretty,
juice, I
pretty
found out
simple childhood.
from last year or last episode. I loved grape juice as a kid because it was the only thing I could drink on Passover because I wasn't allowed to have wine for a long time.
I
So
mean,
instead, they would give the kids grape juice to make it look like you're
I used to
drinking wine.
wolf down like orange squash and Ribena and stuff, but never actual grape juice.
What was that second one?
Ribena?
Ribena?
Rabina?
Like blackcurrant cordial.
I
Don't know what
literally-
that is.
The
Well, it's
only
the-
word from that I understood was black.
Current, it's like a berry, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you put a little bit in, like that much, and then you put water in, and then you drink it. Oh.
Nope.
But if you drink it all like this,
It's not a real thing.
it was like, you can't do
Snorts.
that.
I appreciate the sound effects you gave us for all of those things. You put it in like, and then you drink it and like,
What'd you make a sandwich with?
Bread?
And?
Oh, like peanut butter and that? Why are we listing foods? Why are we listing foods?
I'm sorry.
Bologna
What
is
do you want to
weird.
talk about, Gavin?
Bologna's weird and the packaging is weird. It's
What-
like, it looks like it's upside down.
What goes in bologna?
It looks like it's upside down.
question mark.
Yeah, like as opposed to like, because it rises up off of the package.
Oh.
Yeah, like you
I
open it
see.
on the underneath.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
And it's gross. I don't like it.
Maybe it's like Stranger Things. It's like from the upside down. Like,
Yeah.
Would you say
It
it's
was-
a
it
bunch
was
of
a ham that
bologna?
goes-
yeah, it's a ham from the upside down. It's just evil.
I said, would you say it's a bunch of bologna? But the time has passed already.
But you felt good enough to say it
You know,
twice.
it's impressive that you would go for that the first time, and then to say it again is amazing.
Yeah. I haven't been on the podcast for a while. I need to make up for it. I need
Well,
to-
nobody can fuck up more than me at the top of the show.
I know.
I'm duh.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure now because there's like new people watching it live.
Hello.
So it's just like
Someone using the hashtag RT Podcast, someone tweeted that they're watching for the first time from Estonia.
wow.
That sounds.
You know what's annoying is
Apple
that
Maps sucks.
if you deleted Apple Maps like I have because it's garbage, and then you press a link to something, it doesn't just open in Google Maps. It's
Right.
like you need to restore Apple Maps.
Yeah,
I forgot.
What
you
do
can-
people
it's
think
it's
that?
garbage. Garbage.
It is garbage, but I forgot that you could delete Google Apple Maps.
Yeah, you should absolutely do that.
Because I
Yeah.
got rid of the stocks and I got rid of like just that
You
shit.
get rid
Did
of
you
the
get rid of-
stock shit?
You,
Why would you keep stocks?
I didn't know you can't. I thought it was one of those
Oh,
like.
I thought you said it like
Yeah.
you got rid of stocks,
How
John.
could you?
How do you
Don't
keep
you need
up?
to know?
yeah, they finally allow you to delete those stock apps, or the default apps. that's all I'm
Okay.
saying. Yeah.
The
so-
stock
should-
apps.
Yeah, the stock
Stock
app.
apps. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it was a huge pain in the ass. Apple.
Apple is poo at the moment. and that's summed it up.
Yeah.
It's just all toss and crap.
I'm
And
still
probably.
perfectly happy with my iPhone.
I think my next phone won't be an iPhone.
I think I'm gonna stick with the iPhone.
Here's my
but-
problem.
Gavin, I think you're full of shit.
I'm sick of complaining about it and keep buying them.
I don't think you're not
I'm
going to
with
get
you,
an iPhone.
Gavin. I need a new phone. I broke my phone, and I've been using an old one of Andy's for forever, and just been waiting for taxes.
You're
to-
using Andy's old phone?
Yeah.
Did you cleanse that before you started using it?
Yeah, I did. It's also like in a box. Put it in a.
Did
in
you
those-
dip it in poison first?
That's not how you cleanse things, Barbara.
I know. I was making a exaggeration of how you cleanse.
Hyperbole.
Well, it's if you clean it,
Hyperbole.
it's poison for whatever the bad stuff is, right?
Yeah,
The bacteria.
exactly. It's like when you dip something in acid.
Anyways,
But I took it
I've
a
been
step
using an old
further.
phone. I've been waiting for tax season to be over before I know if I have money because I got screwed over with taxes last year. So I'm like waiting to see how
Like
little.
you owed more than you thought?
Yeah, it was like this whole thing. Like I got divorced and then didn't change my the what you exclude, and so then they
Oh.
got to the end. They're like, "You owe us lots of money," and I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because you said you had kids," and I was like, "I do," and they're like, "No."
You just don't have them now.
I don't get to claim them completely.
What? Like, why can't you claim one each?
I don't know.
Like, you get one
I
of
don't
them.
know. The
You have
tax
to-
people tell
you have
me
to pick.
stuff.
You either like claim the left side or the right side. You can't claim the whole kid.
I claim my kid's hair. No, so I'm waiting for that to end before I know if I have money to go get a phone. I don't want an iPhone, but I also don't want to learn a new phone.
You guys are going to get iPhones because everyone we know has an iPhone. And
That's
you
what
need
makes-
to
You don't want to
in-
be green.
That's what makes
Yeah.
it like so hard to get rid of it is the iMessages. Everyone uses
Well,
it
it's
here.
just it's
It's like
just
really, it's the
standard
people
here.
around me causing me to have this iPhone.
You're welcome.
So you should just buy an Android for everyone around you.
That'd be cheap.
I need a
How
new
many
phone,
people work
Gavin.
here? I'd be like,
How many people do you
250?
text?
how many people did I text?
Yeah.
Oh, like 4.
Yeah. You just need 4 phones. That's it.
Yeah. Not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it. Absolutely not worth
I don't
it.
want to buy you a phone.
I wouldn't use it. I mean, like, what the fuck is this?
It's your Gavin phone.
I like bitching about Apple.
What-
I like complaining about how shit it is. They invented the fucking platform. They invented the idea of this kind of phone, and they forgot how to make them. Thank you.
Can I tell you something I'm really embarrassed about?
What?
I bought this.
Oh God.
What is
and,
that?
And it's because I was sick. It's
that's the headphones.
The earrings for your ears.
Wait,
Wait,
can
what
you
do they
put them
call it?
in?
Ear pods?
I want to see what they look like.
Oh, they look totally lame, and I only wear them under a hood because I'm so embarrassed by
Oh
them.
my god,
They get
they
long
hang
hair.
out?
Like that.
Oh, those look terrible.
Oh, it just beeped in my ear. 'Cause I put it in. Anyway, I'm sick of losing headphones. Like I never have the lightning ones,
Oh God.
and I've lost the adapter for the thing, and I was just sick of never being able to use headphones. So I was like, I'm gonna try these out, and I really like them.
You're sick
They're
of
great.
losing headphones.
I'm
So
sick
you
of.
bought easier to lose headphones?
I wasn't losing them. I was just forgetting them. I was like, oh, I brought these ones, and these don't fit in the plane, and then I would have like the wrong ones. Like, oh, this doesn't fit in my phone.
You could just think of them as like bringing your charger with you.
But this is so small, I'm just gonna leave it there. But I'm truly embarrassed, and I hate myself way more than I did before I owned them. And I don't want them.
That's-
I hate you more than before you owned up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. I didn't realize that the like stem of it was so long that it would hang out like that. I thought they were just like. just
Oh, I
go
wish
inside
they
your
were.
head.
They stick out like doofy. I mean, they only stick out as much as the cabled ones do,
Yeah.
but
They
there's
just
no
don't have the
cable on them.
cable.
Why would there are Bluetooth headphones that exist prior to those stupid pieces
Yeah,
of
like
shit.
I have a pair of I prefer over the ear.
I have over ear
headphones,
ones so I can go running with them.
and I have a Bluetooth adapter for them that I use to connect to my phone.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're not Bluetooth?
They're not natively Bluetooth. They're
Oh,
wired.
okay.
So, but that gives me the flexibility. If I need the wire, I
Oh.
can still plug them in. Then, if I want a Bluetooth for my phone,
I have
can still
over ear
have a
ones that
adapter.
just connect in the back and they're Bluetooth and they're the best thing ever. I like just the fact I like no cord. I like it, but they don't need to look like those abominations.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah, it's true.
I get freaked out by the in-ear ones. I used to have, like in the early days of Rooster, when we first started traveling a lot, I bought these really nice noise-canceling in-ear Sennheiser earphones, and they had like different attachments for the part you put in your ear. So like the shape of your ear canal,
Yeah.
like it would get in there and like seal it off.
I
That we
feel
couldn't
like
hear
those would
anything.
get lost in your ears.
It got lost in my ear. I was on a plane and I tried to take them out. I was like, oh shit, like they're in my ear. So like, there's nothing worse than being at 35,000 feet and like you've got shit in your ear, like blocking up the pressure.
What did you
So
do?
you were a
Did
fussy
just, like,
baby?
block your nose and squeeze?
I would
What
just
did
like
you
I went
do?
to the bathroom. I was like with my I was like trying to like dig shit out of my ears. It took like 10 minutes to get them
I can
out.
just imagine your head like bloating up and getting red. It's like, oh, the pressure.
I have the opposite problem that you do. Whenever I use those like little earbud things, the inside of my ear, like where they're supposed to sit, is really small and very stiff. So it can't really sit inside. So they always end up just like falling out of my ears.
Well, that's why these had like the different attachments that you could find one that was like bigger.
I like the
stick
ones
it in
that
there.
curl around
Yeah,
the
that's
tops
what
of
I
your
have.
ears. That's good for like running and exercise and stuff.
I like
that.
cans. Like I want them like that. You know,
Would
like
you have individual Bluetooth cans if they could somehow stick to your head without
Just
a
these
thing?
like
That would be awesome.
these domes over your ear that are not connected by
Or
anything.
if you get like little magnet implanted like under your skin, and it's
so
like,
the magnet just be pulling in between your head.
They
Just
could
be-
do that if you just had like
No,
a
it'd be
plate,
opposite.
a plate that was magnetic and you put behind your ear, and then you just put the things on the
oh
top,
yeah, there you go.
and it used your ear as bracing.
It's just slowly like squishing your
on,
head
it's like,
just a little bit.
Not that strong. Let's not be ridiculous.
I'm getting a headache just thinking about that. We have a really long flight coming up.
Perth to London by 2017.
That's crazy that you can go from England to Australia in
18
one
hours.
flight.
I don't know. We
Damn.
can go to space. That's not that
It's
crazy.
a 787. But space isn't that high up. Like, let's not be crazy here.
No, I'm saying, but we are able to leave the gravitational pull of the Earth.
Wait.
Us traveling from London to Perth is not like some sort of.
Impossible.
How up is space? How if you had to?
How up is space? That people like grapes, and how up is space?
Does rocks fall in love at up is space? If you took your start point and your Sydney point and just did that,
How
is
far
that
up would you be?
Well,
Space?
what's an
Yeah,
increment
that's
of up?
space.
Is this up?
up's that
Is
way?
this up? Is this or is this up? This is one up.
When you're in space.
Oh, that's a one up from video games. That's what it is. One
up.
up is the increment.
So low Earth orbit is an orbit around Earth with an altitude between 99 miles and 1,200 miles.
Oh.
So that's just low Earth
Yeah.
orbit. So you definitely be above that.
Yeah, but like the actual pull of going that high is also something that expends even more gas than just coasting over to Perth.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about that, like we were able to go from down to up,
Yeah.
which involves more like fuel than just going from up to here and then like just kind of coasting.
You talking about
Perth.
orbit, or you talking about flying a plane?
Talking about getting out of the Earth. I'm saying that involves a lot more
A lot of
shit
ups.
blowing up.
Yeah.
So it looks like GPS satellites orbit at about 16,500 miles.
Okay,
Above the
that's a
Earth.
lot higher. Then.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of up.
LA to Sydney is how many miles?
It's probably like
8,000?
7,000 or 8,000.
That's like a 13 or 14 hour flight.
It's 15.
It gets diagnosed, but I wonder sometimes if I'm like part narcoleptic because like when I take my glasses off to get my hair cut, like I really can't see anything. So it's like sensory deprivation,
Yeah.
visual sensory deprivation. So I have to struggle to stay awake. Like I'm sitting there getting my hair cut and my brain's just turning off, and I'm like, I need to stay awake.
I like that if you've got nothing to focus on, you just sleep.
It's like the
Are you
fault.
part bird? Because that's how people put their birds to sleep. Is they put like a blanket over the
blanket
bird.
over, yeah.
Bird thinks nighttime. Bird go night night.
So if you're just in a waiting room and your phone died and you had nothing to focus on, would you just fall asleep?
Well, if I had my glasses on, I'd be okay. But it's like if I had broken my glasses and was waiting to get
Well,
new
it's
glasses.
because everything's
yeah.
blurry.
I want to find a blanket to put over Gus right now. See if he goes
Also,
to
you're
sleep.
you're in a you're comfortable.
You
They're
should
like
find one. We should see
touching
if-
your hair, so it's relaxing, and they're also talking at you, which makes you bored and probably even more like sleepy.
Someone find a blanket.
It makes sense.
So without glasses, is there a distance where you could actually read perfectly clearly?
Okay, so I'm looking at Twitter on my phone. I'm going to push the mic away. I'll stop when I can read it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to squint.
All right, so it's coming into focus, I assume. Let me take a picture.
For those watching the audio portion of the
think they're gonna- I
podcast,
think
it
it-
is extremely close to his face.
It's bad. It's real bad.
Just
It's
read
like
it.
right up to his face.
Wow.
Oh.
I can't imagine needing
feel like
glasses
a
that badly.
I feel like a superhero every time anybody talks about how bad their vision is.
What? Because you have 20/20?
Yeah, I got no eye problems.
You have a myriad of other problems, though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
My
They
my
kinda
vision
outweigh the
corrects
good.
to better than 20/20 with.
Okay, good. Now look
There
at
you
me.
go.
If I do it too hard, they shake. My eyes go like.
I feel like whenever I cross my eyes, like it hurts. It gives me a headache. It makes my head hurt.
Yeah,
to do
I just did what Barbara did, and it made my head hurt instantly.
You feel a little pressure. I feel pressure in my eyeballs.
It's amazing how much you can hurt your body without really doing anything. Just like by going like straining. It's like.
Ow.
I like the little sound you made when you did that.
It's like a bubble within you released.
Yeah, I wonder how much damage if you were like, if you were dying, you're on the brink of death, you knew you were gonna die. Like, there's a gun to your head. He's gonna pull the trigger in a minute. Could you kill yourself?
It goes back to that conversation we talked about, like how they should be.
Not just like shut off, but like, could you just strain until like a vein in your head popped open and you died?
I'm sure if you
Could you just be
like,
I'll be right with you.
I'm thinking, could you just dig into your jugular or something?
No, he means by
without,
he means by
or
not
just
applying
straining.
pressure with your hands or anything.
Like all the stuff that you were told not
it's
to do as
just
a
sitting
kid.
there and just trying to combusting yourself.
Yeah.
I did hear a story about a woman who strained so
Nope.
hard on the toilet that her eyeball popped out.
What? What?
Go drink some water, bro.
Drink some water.
Eat some fiber.
Fiber.
It was the reason I know that is because I saw a video. It was very gruesome. I wouldn't suggest looking this up. Of a basketball player
No, I don't want to see that.
who got his eye gouged out
Oh, well, no, I'm not looking that up.
by another guy. It's not as gruesome as it sounds.
And he could still see through it.
And then one of the comments on it was the story about this woman who had her eye pop out while she was straining on top. Apparently she could still see out of it, so it just kind of looked like a broken television for her.
I like the idea of just you sat up taking a shit and it's like, oh, there's my penis. What?
what?
Because your eyeball is hanging.
I didn't get that.
But like,
Where would your eye go? If it
I
fell
don't
out?
know,
It would just
but
be like down here.
Let me read this thing here.
perfect transition.
Want to remind perfect transition. Want to remind everyone this episode of the podcast is also brought to you by Pro Flowers. Aren't you tired? You have to be unhealthy as well in order for that. What?
What? What happened?
Something just fell off your face.
Something fell off my face.
Why is Gavin losing it?
Wait, apparently
Did something come out of your nose?
Did something come out of my
What is
nose?
that on your trousers?
it's great because I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm imagining it.
Oh, it's a boogie. It's a little dried booger.
You wiped on me. Oh, and just, you were talking and just went. Oh my god.
I feel like I've been blowing my nose a lot lately. I've got kind of shut
Gus
up in
is
there.
gonna be one of those old men who's like really gross and disgusting and doesn't give a shit.
I'm already like that.
He's gonna be like having a conversation with you, and then someone's gonna go. He's gonna be like, yeah, what of it?
Yeah, well,
I'll keep talking to you.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even feel it. I didn't even feel it. I don't know.
it's a boogie.
Yeah, a little boogie. Nothing wrong with that. It was dried up.